Good morning. Good morning. This is ISK in reclaiming the lost mandate of a woman. And we've been dealing with for the past 3 weeks. This is the fourth week we are dealing with this topic. It's a series teaching. Is titled Womanchology. It's Womanchology. But today we are going to continue with the mind of a woman after the fall. Last week we dealt with during the fall. Today we are going to talk about the mind of a woman after the fall. See, womanchology is a coin word, woman and psychology, meaning woman and her mind setting. That is what we are studying in this platform. The reality of a woman is the state of a mind, because whatever is in the mind, that's what popped out of her. So the focus of this platform, or let me say the mandate or the crusade of this platform, is to restore her God-given original glory, her God-given original assignments, her God-given original responsibilities, her God-given original honor. That is what we are here for, to make sure restoration takes place. We want to speak to the souls of men, because no man is perfect. No one is perfect. We are all faulty and can make mistakes. But in reminding ourselves in these things will help to bring us back to the purpose of God for our lives. So now, this is Ep4. We are going to talk about the mindset of a woman after the fall. We have dealt with the introductory part. We went for the before, we go for the during, and now we are dealing with the after. And we are going to have Ep5, because we cannot talk about problems, and we don't put solution. So we are going to have Ep5, which is how to restore the original mind, how to restore. That is the solution. So Ep1 was the introductory part, and Ep2 was a problem. Ep2 was a problem. Ep3 was a bigger problem. And Ep4 today is the biggest problem. So we want to talk about Ep4 today. Ep4 is where the problem is at its biggest point. That is Ep4. It is at this state that God had to drive them out from the Garden of Eden. Because from Ep2, that was when the woman was entertaining the problem as a thought. And on Ep3, that was when she carried out the thing. And Ep4, she have already done with it. She carried out it. Biggest problem. Now, what is Womanchology Ep4 about? What are we going to deal with the Ep4? We are talking about the mind of a woman after the fall, meaning the mind of a woman when God sends them out from the Garden of Eden. What happened after they were asked out from the garden? The lifestyle inside and outside of the garden were not the same. They were not the same. It is the way the mind is. That is how we behave. As a man thinketh, that is how we behave. So, what's changed? It is the mind that changed. When the mind changes, the character, the behaviors, and what you're showing outside everything changes. Because it's whatever you are thinking, whatever the mind is saying, that's what is coming out. That's what is coming out. You cannot change a man whose mind has never been changed. It's impossible. So a true change should start from the mind. True change. If we really want to say change, it should start from the mind. From the mind. Now, what is the nature of that mind? What was it? The nature of the mind was politicized. After the garden, after the fall, it was politicized. That was the nature of the mind, politicized. What do we mean by that politicized mind? What do we mean by that politicized mind? What do we mean? See, when you study the history of the first man, he had two sons, Cain and Abel. When Cain killed Abel, God brought another called Seth. And after that, there came Noah. And after that, there came Isaac. Now, let's take Isaac and Rebekah as a case study in this situation. If we look at this family, this setting of this family, Isaac and Rebekah, they were parents to Esau and Jacob. They were parents. Scripture says Rebekah, the mother, loved Jacob. And the father, Isaac, loved Esau. So you see where the division, the politics have started in the family. This is the problem of the life, the society we are living, and everywhere. You see, problems of the society starts from a family. Problems of the school starts from a family. Problems of the church starts from the family. Problems that we are finding now in the government starts from family. We are all representing our individual families wherever we find ourselves. That is what we are doing. So whatever you've been taught from home, that is what you will take. You see how we should bring our kids the way the Lord wants. You see how we should nurture things around us, our younger ones. There is always a way a child will represent the family, knowingly and unknowingly. There is always a way a child will represent the parents, knowingly and unknowingly. It is just that. There is nothing we can change about it. Now, what is this politicized mindset? What is it? The woman began to see her own win is not her husband's win. The husband's win is not her own win. That is how she have started seeing the thing. When the mind is politicized, you begin to draw parties. See the story there. Jacob was the mother's favorite, and Esau was the father's favorite. That's what was going in the home. Politics, everybody has their own party. Everybody wants their own party to win. This is a major problem that we are facing in our society today. Where there should be a common goal in that home is now diverse. This one wants to win. The win for one should always be the win for all. If one person wins, everybody wins. If one person loses, everybody loses. That's how it should be. But no, the home there, every party was fighting for their own team to win. But in this case study, the woman became politicized. And see how it has graduated the thing. She had a politicized mind and she created her own party. Then the man followed. Did you see it? Now, I'm in favor of Jacob. I'm Jacob's favorite. And then the man, you see how they graduated from the garden? The mind that they took alongside with them outside the garden. Did you see the mind? From the one, the nature of a woman's mind from the garden was rebellious. And once rebellion is in parties, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. That is why the first and only commandment that God gave to a woman is not to rebel. Meaning respect. Respect is to avoid rebelling. Respect is to avoid rebelling. To respect does not even mean to obey. Some people can obey, but not respectful. To respect means to avoid rebelling. The nature of that woman from the garden was to rebel. She rebelled God and her husband. That's what happened. Now, even till now, it is happening. Even in our generation, it is happening. Let us reclaim the original purpose that God wants us to be. It is only we have beautiful, loving, amazing, virtuous women out there who had passed through the schools of holiness and godliness. We have virtuous women, only the virtuous women out there that has passed through the school of holiness and righteousness and godliness that will keep these attributes. It's only the virtuous woman can keep these attributes to do the command of God. But let me say this. We are talking all of this thing, but if you have that husband that is wasteful, if you have the husband that you are fighting so hard for a common goal, you see all of these things that we are talking, it can be flipped to the other side. But because this program, because this platform, because this campaign is for women, and that is why I'm focusing on women. But the men, they can do the same thing. They can do the same thing too. But let me say this. If you have that man that is wasteful, you, the woman, should arrange things. But let the goal be won. Arrange things. See, relate to people according to their understanding. When you are fighting so hard for a common goal that you want things to move up and you are working so hard, you're trying for the family to grow in some way, somehow. If you know that man is wasteful, my sister, you don't have to explain it to him. You don't have to. You have to help him. That is part of your role of helping him. If he has that mind of being wasteful, as long as it's one goal, it's a common goal for the progress of the family, maybe you're trying to save some money. But if this man knows that you have money, this man will be requesting for this money and be wasting it, and you will not put it in a better use. Then help him. by not telling him until you get the complete money for you to go out there and both of you go get what you were craving for or what you guys needed for the family. Maybe you want to get a car. Maybe you want to buy a house and you're working so hard and the other party is wasting. Then help the person. While you are counseling the person, talking to them to stop doing that wasteful behavior. Help him. Help her. You relate to people according to their understanding and maturity. That is how we relate. For the fact that we say open up, yes, we are teaching open up, open up, open up. Yes, you are open up with that person. It doesn't mean that you have to say everything. It doesn't mean you have to tell everything. If you know their weakening points, the Lord said they are your helpmates. If you know that your weakening points, help them. That is where you are there. To fill in that gap, that is their own weakness. Help them. But let the goal be one. It's not a diverse goal. You are not doing that for your own, for a selfish reason. No. It's for the betterment of the home, of the family. When a goal is won, the house is good. The home is good. When the goal is not, there is trouble in that home. Big trouble. When the goal is not, big trouble. When the goal is not, it's a big trouble for that home. When some women are in a position of providing for the family. Some women, they are the one providing for the home. Everybody will know about it. Why is it so? You pay the school fee for that child because the husband things are tough. And you go out there and started telling everybody, oh, you fed the home for the past 2 weeks. You announcing to everybody. It should be one party. We should know how to cover each other. One party. You don't say, oh, you fed the family for the past 2 weeks. So you should go and tell people and embarrass the man. For what? For what? There is problem in that home. The children are in trouble and the man is in trouble when some women are blessed to take care of family. Some women, some other women, they are so virtuous to the point that no one will know about it. And they will even give all the grade to the man. Everything. Yes. When the goal is not won, some women, the position of privilege that they have, is a problem. Why is everyone have to know about you provide for your family? Why? Why do you have to tell everyone that, oh, the past 2 months, I'm the one that fed the family? Why? Is it not one goal? Is it not one team? Is it not one team? One team is a common goal. The first place that fall takes place is from the mind. It's from the mind, both man and woman. It's from the mind. After the mind, then you physically fall. We don't want to allow that. We can never fall in reality if the mind has never befallen. No. The mind has to go down first. The mind have to be corrupted. The mind have to be sick. The mind have to go through situation before you can see the real fall in the physical. Before you can see that. Problem starts from the mind. That's what I'm trying to say. The problem of Esau and Jacob was their parents. This is our case study. Was their parents. The father called the first son, Esau. I'm about to die. Go get meat and prepare food for me so I can eat and bless you. And the mother heard about it. But as a matter of fact here, the father should have called both of them. Did you see how the thing has graduated now from the woman to the man? Did you see? He should have said, both of you, my sons, come here. Go do so and so, then I'll bless you all. But he talked to the older one, the first son, and then he left to get the meat. And then mommy heard about it. And she called the one she loved. You know, our party will not lose. We have to be the winner. I heard your father said this to your senior brother, to go prepare food so that he can eat and bless him after eating. You know what? Let's create our own team because we are going to win. Jack was a blind man. Now, it was the mother that brought the idea to Jacob. It was the mother that provided the animal skin. Yes, that Jacob used. She dressed Jacob with that hair in animal skin. Yes, Jacob, just to convince the man. And she was the one that cooked. She was the one that cooked for the husband the way he liked it. Prepared this food, gave it to Jacob. Go serve your daddy. So this winning, we will win. After presenting the food to the father, he was even confused. The voice sounded like Jacob, but the body is Esau's. He was confused between the skin and the voice. He was confused. But the father, he ate anyway, and then he released the blessing to Jacob. He ate and released the blessing to Jacob. Immediately after, Esau arrived. Esau came. Problem had started. Problem had started. The parents had scattered their family. The parents scattered their family. We don't want to be that parent. Family should be a team, not competition. We don't want to be part of it. The original plan of God was a team, not competition. Let us reclaim the original plan of God. God created a woman to complete a man because they are not complete. Men are not complete. And that is why women are there to complete them. God created a woman to be a team to the man, not an opponent. Are you a team member or an opponent? Who are you in your family? Family should be team, not opponent. Not opponent. But the problem now is some women are there with their husband as opponents. That is what is happening. Have you ever heard about a team when you go like, let me say like a soccer, a game? Have you ever heard that when there is a win in a team, it's just partial people that won? Have you ever heard about it? No. When a team wins, everyone is a winner. If we do not have that mentality, we are losing something. We are team members. We are not opponents. Because unconsciously, some people will not know that they are doing stuff. Unconsciously, they don't know. But are you a team or an opponent? Who are you in your family? Who are you? Is it for one goal or to bring the vision? Who are you? Because we should examine the minds of the people we have in our families. Some minds are healthy, some minds are weak. And we should know what will bring to them, what they can accommodate in their minds that will help them to stay focused. Because all of us are not the same. Because if one fall, everyone is going down. If one is rising, everyone should be rising. That's the way it should be. One common goal. If you are helping your spouse, you are in that condition, you are in that situation for providing for your home, who did you tell about it? Who knew about it? Yes, you help your husband. Yes, you help your family. But who did you tell about it? You helped your husband to make the provision for the home. You help your husband with the feeding of the home. You help your husband in paying the school fees. You help your husband. And now, because you help your husband, that man now is a foolish man. That man should not have mouth in the house. No respect, no nothing. You'll be telling everybody, oh, it is me. We should be obedient with respect. Obedience with respect. Because somebody can be obedient, yet does not respect. Yes. You can do something that you've been asked to do. You can do it, but disrespecting the person. You can be doing the thing that you've been asked to do, but disrespecting the person. We should go with obedience with respect. You can send a child, say, hey, go and get me water. Hey, go and get me that plate. And that child, you'll be grumbling about so and so. You are going to get the water for your mom or your dad. You are going to bring the water. But you are going around behaving somehow, forcing and do some kind of things. We are doing it, but with disrespect. And that is how some women are. Some. We have virtuous women. But some women, they can be doing the thing with disrespect. Obedient, yet disrespect. God say respect. God say respect. God say respect. Each time a woman disrespecting their husband, you know what does that mean? Each time a woman disrespecting their husband, it is reminding God that she is the cause of the problems of the world. That's what it is. Every time a woman is disrespecting their husband, they are reminding God of they are the cause of the problems of the world. The only way to stop reminding God that we are not the cause of the problem of the world is to respect. Respect your husband. Respect our husbands. Be respectful. That is what he said. We cannot twist the things of God. Let us be respectful to our husbands. Some women are the one providing, but the condition that they are doing it, in what condition did you place what you are doing? In what condition did you place that? We should be a team, not an opponent. That is the intention of God. We should be a team, not an opponent. That is the intention of God. Teamwork. Teamwork is the intention of God. That is why when Eve was losing, Adam was losing too. Did you see it? That is why both of them were down. Because it's a teamwork. If a game, the soccer or the volleyball game that you attend to or that they are playing, if one person lose, everybody, the whole team is going down. It's not partial. No. You will not say, oh, we won, but this one did not. No, it's not like that. The win is for all. So family is a teamwork. Let us break every politics from our minds. Let us restore our homes in team and in unity. Restore teamwork. When you are providing, it's the same thing as your husband is providing. That's the way it should be. If you are the one providing, let it be the same as your husband is providing. It's not one person, no. Make him understand that, hey, you guys are doing the same thing. It's oneness. Let him understand that it is oneness. You guys are doing the same thing. And respect should be given to whom it is due. Reclaim the original purpose. Politicized home, we should not encourage that at all, because that was the nature of the fall of a woman. So if we want to reclaim, if we want to change, we'll go back to the original purpose of God. After the fall, that politicized mindset, we should get rid of it in our homes. It's not two-party. This one is for this and that one is for that. It's one party and it's for a common goal for everyone. God bless you. Thank you. ISK in reclaiming the lost mandate of a woman.